What's going on, Genius Nation? Welcome to a brand new day, a day that you've never seen before, a day that you'll never see again. As I tell you, every single day is a gift waiting for you to open it up and take full advantage of it. Welcome to the Daily Genius. I am Dr. Will, and as always, super excited that you are rocking with us here on the Daily Genius. Whether you're watching this live or watching this on the replay, I'm always appreciative that you're watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, I invite you to become a part of Genius Nation. It's our private Facebook group of over 1,000 individuals that are committed to becoming the best versions of themselves and creating a life that they love. So if that sounds like you, that's your mindset, and you want to get tips, tools, and strategies to assist you in becoming a better version of yourself, then please go over to Facebook after you watch this video and join Genius Nation. And while you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notifications as well. All right, so you guys know what we do. We're on this journey, the Daily Genius, for 365 days. We're over 200 episodes. That means for 200 plus days, we've shown up here being consistent. And on Thursday, I like to do a segment that I call Think Big Thursday. And this is a segment where I like to just profile individuals that are crushing it, dominating in their industry. Today, I want to profile an extraordinary businessman that recently passed away. But he was an extraordinary businessman, and I want to take out this time to honor Dr. William, better known as Bill Pickard. He was a Detroit businessman. He was a giant. If you've never heard of Dr. Bill Pickard, please go and research him after this video. Earlier on in 1971, Dr. Pickard bought his first McDonald's franchise. And I want you to think, and one of the main reasons why I love doing these profiles and exposing you to different individuals across the nation is because it begins to break down mental barriers. Every time I research one of these giants, read about one of these giants, and I had the opportunity to be mentored by Dr. Pickard for several years. And so anytime I'm able to interact or learn about one of these individuals, what it does for me is break down mental barriers. And so we know, especially as an African American here in America, some of the challenges that African Americans have faced. Yesterday, we just celebrated Juneteenth. And so when I think about what those before me had to endure to get to their level of success, is just awe-inspiring. And so when we think about 1971, him purchasing his first McDonald's off of the heels of 1965, the civil rights movement, civil rights just passed. And so within a 6 year period, to be able to be in a position to purchase your first McDonald's, to me, that's just amazing. And so when I bring that to 2024, it always reminds me, Will, you have to have that in spite of attitude, because I believe that's what many of our African American entrepreneurs had, was that in spite of the obstacles, in spite of the challenges, in spite of the roadblocks, we're going to do this. We're going to pursue business. We're going to pursue our dreams. We're going to make it happen. And so in 1971 was the first of many McDonald's franchises that Dr. Pickard ended up owning. From there, every single year, he's been a part of the President's Economic Forum. So all the way back to Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was the first president to bring Dr. Pickard on to the Economic Forum, and ever since, he's been on every single president's forum. That just shows you how much of a heavyweight in the business arena that he is in. From McDonald's, he went on to get into radio. He went into purchasing a newspaper. He went into being a part of the investment group with MGM that brought a casino to Detroit, Michigan. From there, he went into automotive. He had one of the most successful automotive parts businesses in Detroit, working with the big three, Ford, who is it? Ford, I can't think of the other two, but the big three automotive in Detroit. So just a phenomenal entrepreneur, somebody that I know you will be inspired by. He went on to write the book Millionaire Moves, 7 steps that every entrepreneur can make. So if you haven't read that book, I encourage you to go and read that book, Millionaire Moves, 7 steps that every entrepreneur should make. So he, passed on June the 12th. So just a week ago. A tremendous loss to the business community, a tremendous loss to this world. And so I want to take this opportunity just to honor him. I send out my condolences to his family, his children, who are still doing an amazing job in the Detroit area. So today's Think Big profile is Dr. William Pickard, better known as Bill Pickard. Please go research him. Phenomenal. Go out and get his book, Millionaire Moves. I know that you will be inspired. All right, guys, that's what I have for you today. As I always tell you, go out there and be your amazing, brilliant, genius self. Go out there and make somebody else smile and laugh as you make yourself smile and laugh as well. And then don't forget to dominate. And then I'll see you tomorrow right here on The Daily Genius.